Yeah. We're live.
Ooh,
Yeah,
we're
with the
live.
way that you get ready, it would have taken us 20, 30 minutes to get on.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to get ready, Steve.
According to who?
To me, does that not count?
Nope.
Why not? It has to, Steve. Dude, today was
Nope.
hectic though. Today was not the day
Why
for
not?
for anybody.
Why?
It was crazy, dude. We fucking mob mission like a motherfucker. Oh damn, I already cussed. Oops. Oh well,
Yeah, way to go. Too late.
too late. Demonetized.
Yeah, we're good, stupid asshole.
Nice, nice. Yeah. Oh, Stevie froze.
No, you froze.
Ooh.
You're all like shitty again.
No, I fixed it now.
Sure.
But yeah, dude, I told you I was up like hella early, like at 6 to go do that stuff, and ended up going from TJ to Ensenada, and that was
Mm-hmm.
like an hour and some change, an hour and a half mission, like drive,
Uh-huh.
and fuck, dude, and it was all in vain because that the office was closed that we went to,
Damn.
all bad, bro. And then yesterday we
So
were out partying it up.
yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Did you drink?
I didn't drink a lot, but yeah, we did. We drank, but it wasn't really the drinking that messed me up. It was more the being up late and then getting up early as hell. That's what messed me up because we
Was
got home and it was like 1:30, almost 2, and then
right.
we woke up at 6.
Was it like a celebration?
No, it was just like one of those things where you're chilling and your homies are like, "Hey, you want to drink some beers?" And you're like,
Oh,
"Sure, sure, can't forget the beef." And then there we were,
drunk.
two 12 packs in.
12 packs?
Actually, not two, three 12 packs in.
Damn. So how
Yeah.
much did you drink?
I don't think I drank that much. To be honest, I drank only like yeah, like 7 beers. I wasn't like hella drunk, but I was buzzing
What time did you guys start?
because I knew I had to get up early. So I was like, I can't sit here and like get super faded because I gotta
Right.
go do all that shit tomorrow. So I was like, I'll take it easy. But
You.
yeah, the whole drinking didn't mess me up. It was just the getting up late or getting up early and going to sleep late. That's what that's what messes me up.
Well, that messes anybody up. What the fuck are you talking
Yeah,
about?
pretty much. But that's what fucked me up. And I was like, damn, I didn't want to get up.
See, I had the opposite. I woke up. I went to bed probably at like 2. Woke up at 6 because my roommate's cat was apparently in my room. And he was like trying to cuddle up against me and he fucking woke me up. So I told him to fuck off.
Tell
And
him
then I
no.
went back to bed. And I remember I looked at the clock and I was like, oh, it's 6 a.m. Like, I got like 6 more hours of sleep. And I woke up at 2 p.m. But
Damn.
I think my body needed it because I went way over on my powerlifting stuff.
Yeah.
So I did the wrong week and I ended up just
Oh yeah, you told
lifting.
me what happened with that. How the hell did you do the wrong? You just looked at the wrong thing.
I was just looking at the wrong week because like I have it in a sheet and it shows tabs on it. So I was looking at the wrong tab and it fucked me up.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. So I did that and I was like, oh, I guess
Oh.
I guess I could do that. And then I got to it and I was like, oh, that's fucking. It was a shit show. And my coach is like, what's going on? I was like, I don't know, man. He's like, is it too heavy? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't think so. I think maybe I warmed up too much or I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm struggling. And then
You were like, oh my pussy.
Well, no. So I was supposed to do I did 60 pounds more than I was supposed to do, and that
Mm.
fucked me up. It shot my CNS system, and yeah, I slept a lot. And then I woke up and I was like, I feel pretty good actually. And then I went to the gym, and I got to the gym and I was like, I feel like shit. So we did ice.
Fuck.
We
I
did
feel like
ice baths
shit.
today. Yeah, I started feeling like shit again. So we did ice baths today. So I was good. And then we did the first episode of the Valhalla Strength Gym podcast.
Oh, how was that?
It was fun. We talked about kind of how I got into powerlifting loosely, and how Nico got into strongman a little bit, and just prepping and getting all the shit, and talked about the gym a little bit. It was good. So
That was good.
yeah, I'm excited to do more if Nico wants me to keep hosting with him, and or if he wants his wife to do it. So we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see how that goes. And then yeah, just training for that meet that's coming up in October.
Mm.
So you know how
Well, it's
that
this. It's in October, right? Hmm. He's gonna go with you,
what?
isn't he? He's going up there to the meet with you.
Yeah, so I think one of our other buddies might drive me up there because Nico is gonna wait for his wife to get
Oh,
off of work, and I guess Nico's working that day too. So um, they're going up, and then I guess Nico and our photographer and his wife will travel up there. I guess it's their wedding anniversary, so I was like, well, that's a shitty anniversary. Going to
yeah,
see me lift, But no, they're excited. They're excited for it. They're like, yeah, we usually don't do anything. We usually just hang out and maybe go on a date. And they're like, so going up there and it'll be fun. So
yeah.
I was like, you guys are just too nice.
Oh,
So
that's nice of them.
yeah. So now,
I would not gone. Oh, fuck Steve.
I mean, he could have, but they were just like, yeah, we're down. Like she was down, she was into it, he was into it. I was like, all right, if that's what you guys want to do, like you guys get the master bedroom in the Airbnb then. And our homie that's going up, Jaden, he was like, yeah, he's like, I don't want to just,
Be there.
go for a free ride, And I was like, well, I was like, if you want, you can like if you'll drive me up earlier, that'd be pretty sick. Because I need to still cut weight that day. So I was like, that'll be perfect. So he's like, yeah.
Okay.
He's like, I'm down. And I was like, sick. So I'm
So,
gonna probably like at noon head up there, and what I'm gonna do is cut weight here. Probably do 2 rounds in the sauna, and then go back up to and then go up to Logan and do it there.
huh?
Yeah.
That's where you're gonna go cut weight, or you're gonna keep cutting weight up there.
I'm gonna keep cutting weight up there.
Huh.
Yeah, because if I start
sense.
cutting weight up there,
He won't make.
it'll be too late, and I might not make weight. So I'd rather just cut weight here, like early morning. Because I found out that I can go to the sauna, cut weight. I might still have somebody go with me that day if anyone's available. Because it's a weird day. It's on a Thursday, so like, who the fuck is free,
Hmm.
And then
I get you.
yeah, I'm gonna go cut weight and then go to do that twice, and then yeah, go up to Logan, finish the weight cut there, and then Friday weigh in, and then Saturday compete. And so by Saturday I'll be back up, because this time I'm cutting down to 220. I'm not going any lower than that. So by the time I refuel, I should be back up somewhere around 240. Yeah,
No, that shouldn't be too much. I guess if you start a pretty good decent time.
yeah. And then there was another thing. Oh yeah, and we were talking about TRT, and I was like,
TRT.
Yeah.
Huh? I don't know.
Like testosterone.
Yeah.
Taking tests,
Bro,
and I
I
was
don't
like,
know.
so I was like, I think after I was like, once I get to a certain like lifts, hit certain numbers, I was like, then I think I might do it. We'll see.
Yeah.
So I want to push myself and see how far I can get, and then maybe start doing tests. But I was like, if I'm gonna do tests, I'm gonna go straight X-Men.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to wear those.
And
You're gonna have to wear those Scott Summer glasses, Steve.
yeah, so fucking lasers don't shoot out of my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, be like,
Yeah. You're gonna have to do that.
that's one. That's why I'm like, like I'm down. Like
So.
there's
Wait. So wait. What kind of X Men? Like Professor Xavier X Men? Like
no,
can't walk no more,
no.
or like Magneto. You get all the metal.
Mm,
Like that TikTok thing you showed me, or was it on Instagram? Háganse la verga, que ya llegó la mera verga.
oh yeah, ábrense culos porque ya llegó la verga.
Yeah. Te les voy a enseñar cómo se levanta el fierro.
Yeah, no.
Motherfucker shit.
Yeah, motherfucking shit. What the fuck? Yeah, basically. So, but yeah, we're talking about it. We're trying to figure out what the hell we're gonna do. Um, or like I'm just trying to think of a good point to start, but we'll see. Maybe if I can hit some pretty big lifts naturally, then I'm gonna do that and then start
I would
doing
say do
shit.
that first.
Well, that's the plan.
That's the
So
plan, Sam.
that's been the plan. I don't want to just start doing shit because I'm like, ooh, I want to hit this much,
Ooh, gains.
So I want to make sure I can essentially break records and put myself
Ooh,
in like a prime spot to do so, and then go full throttle.
full throttle with the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, speaking of
So
bottle, I just was reading something today about
bottles.
a company called Microbio, something like that. They're seeing that they might invent, or in the future it could be a thing. Right now, they I think they just kind of did it just to do it, to see
Mm-hmm.
if it worked, and they
So what
figured
they
out
do?
that it's like a band-aid
Uh-huh.
with micro needles in it. But those micro needles are filled in with ink, with tattoo ink, and it's supposedly painless. So what you do is you put this band-aid on. You can self-apply it. You don't need to go to the shop. You don't need a medical to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So what you do is it's like a band-aid. You apply it. It has these micro needles that dissolve. They're dissolvable. So they'll puncture your skin, which I don't know how that's painless. I guess because they're micro needles. I don't know how
Maybe.
that
I don't
works.
know.
To me, it didn't make sense because I was like, how is it painless? They're needles. They still got to go into your skin. But I guess they
Mm-hmm.
figured out that the needles will dissolve and leave the ink behind, and pretty much you have a tattoo. So what mainly what their stuff was for, I was reading the article and it was saying that it's mainly for, they were doing that because they were trying to see if they can inhibit um or administer, medicine, like without having to give you shots with this type of little
Mm-hmm.
patch. Same thing with like what they were looking at when they did the tattoo thing is that they can do that and have people have like some sort of like number or something that if people are like extremely allergic to something, or they're epileptic, or they have some sort of medical condition, or so where if something happens to you and you can't talk or something,
Uh-huh.
they can check you and they'll see that you have this like medical conditions, you're allergic to whatever. I'm thinking it might be like some sort of serial number almost, and like I'm guessing it's gonna be like how they scan chips. They'll scan that number, or they'll put in that number, and it'll pull up your medical record or something. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. From what I was reading, and they were looking at, they use that currently. They said to target also like for radiation, like when they do like stuff for like chemo or cancer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They use that type of micro needles to like target certain areas. I guess the radiation will concentrate in that area.
Right.
So they were saying that they tried it with tattooing just to see what would happen, and they can do it by arranging the needles, and they can make different shapes, different images, or whatever. So They tried it. They said in the for the test run, they tried it and it did about the tattoo lasted. They said about a year. So they're like, it could be because
Doesn't
you
go
know,
deep enough.
yeah, it doesn't go deep enough. But for a year, they're like a year. It's not bad, and it's not. It's
Yeah.
I guess it's they said it's painless and bloodless, so that you don't bleed or anything either.
Yeah,
Which
because I don't. I think what is happening is that it's not going deep enough into like the layers of skin that it goes into like those deeper layers where like tattoos get to. So
yeah,
where it's permanent essentially. So it seems like that's why. Like I'm looking at an article about it.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean
it's
that
like
makes sense,
something like that.
and it's smart. It's smart because um you'll need to keep doing it. You know what I mean? So you'll have to like if you want it, you'll have to keep applying it every year so that it's still there, you know?
Yeah,
But
so
I feel like what people will probably do is do that and then they'll just be like, "Oh, I'll just get this tattooed on me." Fuck.
yeah, so this is an article I was reading, which I don't know if I can share it. Share. It was a tab, right? Chrome tab.
Mhm.
So this is the article I was looking at, and this is what I saw. It was a microneedle tattoo technique could make tattooing painless and fast.
Yeah.
So that's what they were looking at, and they were saying that they could do it for needles and cosmetic use.
Mhm.
So see, they said painless, bloodless tattoos have been created by scientists who say the technique could have medical and cosmetic applications. So they kind of already use that type of technique. They said for like surgery things to get rid of like scars and stuff like that, or to hide scars from uh, cosmetic surgeries.
But even with the scar, wouldn't you have to
Well, I think
reapply it?
it's to tattoo the to like tattoo the scar or help heal it. From what I was reading on that, it doesn't
Sure.
explain too much more about it. But
Yeah.
see, this is what they're saying. Like this is like the micro needles and stuff.
Mhm.
I guess this is what it does, like under microscope. So, I mean, you get needle apparently tattoos now.
Yeah. I mean that
So
makes
far,
sense if you're, you're diabetic and you pass out or something, they can kind of figure out like, oh, like
well, that's what they were saying. Is like if you're, yeah, that's one of the practical uses they're thinking of. They could use it for because they can
right.
put also UV ink. They said or ultraviolet ink that will
Mm,
only show up under like a black light or something. So, um, you could get it on your body, and they're thinking of the practical uses like if you have like diabetes or you have some sort of medical condition to where you can't respond
right.
and let medical teams know that you have this problem or whatever or this condition
Yeah.
or
You would think that they would just do like if they want to pull up your medical history, they just do like a QR code.
well that's one other thing that
Yeah.
I saw there was an image of like a QR code and they're saying that you could get it like tattooed like right here you use that patch
Mhm.
with like UV or just regular ink and then if
Right.
something happened they'll just scan the code and it'll pull up your information like oh yeah like I'm allergic to aspirin or whatever you know.
But so I mean, we just saw it on people who had like fair skin, you know what I mean? Like light skin colors, but like does it show up on how well does it show up on darker skin tones, Like are they testing
Mm,
that? Have they thought about it? Like or are they just
it didn't say in the article. They're just kind of like that's they just explained as much as like what we saw right there, and that's what I read. So
yeah.
it didn't give any details on that.
So that's
It
my
didn't.
thing is how well does that red color translate onto
Well, obviously they might do it in different colors. I'm
yeah.
assuming for like more like darker skin, they'll probably end up using like the UV light option. I would think because that would show on any skin. You know,
Yeah.
so I'm assuming they might go with that route. I don't know.
Mhm.
That's just something interesting I saw today. Well, I
I
was just
yeah.
like looking around and on like tattoo stuff. I saw that and I was like, what? was like, they're trying to take my job.
They're
So
trying to take your job.
yeah, they're trying to take my job, bastards. But I was like, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
for little dumb tattoos, you can use that.
Yeah, I feel like that would be like the new like
The new quick, like, get the fuck out of here
yeah,
tattoos,
no,
like
no, you
those.
go you put the coins in the machine and then you just and you have
I'm
a
blasted.
tattoo for a year. Because right now they have those other ones that actually end up looking like real tattoos that you like order online. You just send them a design and then they'll like put it on a thing and you just self-apply it and it
Mm.
stays there for months apparently.
There must be some sort of henna ink or something that soaks into your pigment, into your skin. That's why it lasts so long.
Something
But
like that, but
mm,
it shows up really dark or like bluish and then it looks like like your tattoos or my tattoos, like you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
hmm.
Just the fact of the matter that shit just showed up one day, and
Yeah,
it's
just showed up.
you know
Well, that's how all tattoos do.
no,
They just show up one day,
no, they don't.
except they just never go away.
Yeah, theirs I guess will disappear. It'll just
Yeah.
disappear one day, and you'll be
But
like,
what happened to
"Fuck."
your sleeve?
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
yeah, I spent a lot of money on fucking fake
laser
temporary
laser
tattoos.
removal.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, that could be cool. I don't know though. See, but it lasts a year, right? And I feel like it's only what's the word? It's only
uh,
painless because it's a small tattoo, right? Because
yeah, that
the patch
microneedle.
looks like it's tiny.
Well, that's like I think those were the test runs that they were doing. So just a little, but they're saying they can make like bigger patches for like more detailed stuff.
How does that work? Do you just stick it on, or do you have to like, you know, to get
They
the
look like
ink
a
in there?
band-aid. They said it's painless, so I don't know. I don't think you gotta
What's
smash it.
painless though? Like relatively painless, or there's literally
No, they
zero
said
pain,
painless.
and it would be like touching your hand, like.
Doesn't say. It just says it's painless and bloodless. So the
I mean, it,
images I saw didn't look bloodless. They looked like they were just stab marks in
but it
somebody.
might be red. It might be red ink.
Well, that's what it looked like.
You
It
wouldn't be
was
able to
red ink,
tell.
but
So
I don't know. I don't know how they're figuring this out. I don't know how it's gonna work. The only way to really know is once it's available to try it.
yeah.
And I guess everybody that wants like little dumb tattoos, like I don't know, infinities and little birds and
Yeah, but it's only a year.
well, I'm sure they're gonna
So
tweak it to where it's permanent, but I don't know how you would make it permanent
bigger
without
needles,
without it
right?
hurting.
So
Yeah.
then they
Well,
still have to have artists.
but if you think about it, um, I forgot where I was going with this. If you get bigger needles,
Right, right.
it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's
But
what
I
I'm
guess
saying.
like for those little like dumb tattoos like that, like where people will like get hearts like on their finger or something, it's
Mhm.
like good to have because in a year it's gone. So if you like, it was like a spur of the moment type tattoo, which most of those little tattoos are. Like it's just
Right.
like an impulse tattoo. There's
Yeah.
like no meaning to them really. Or they just kind of saw it on.
But
That's
see,
what I hate now. Is people
that's what
see dumb shit on like Pinterest and then they come. I want this. And you're like, what the hell?
yeah, but that's what I'm saying is that it still makes people could just go get those other tattoos. I feel like those like just like apply yourself tattoos. They send it to that company. That company sends it to them. They apply it themselves, and if they fucking love it, and they're like, "Hey, will you just tattoo this shit on me?"
But I feel like it's good that it only lasts a year because it's like a commitment thing. A lot of people will get shit and then later are like, oh damn, I don't want it anymore. Like that happened today. Like I was looking at some messages that somebody was sending to one of the guys at the shop because he
Mhm.
showed me. He's like, what the hell's up with this dude? And so the guy got a tattoo from I don't know where the hell he got it,
Mhm.
but apparently he got one, and they were telling him like, oh yeah, I know how to tattoo and whatever, and he sent the picture of what he got. He got it yesterday, and he wanted to do something to it, but we're like, dude, if you just got it, like, there's nothing we can do.
So
Like,
what is it? Is it busted? Does it suck? Like what's
it's
going
just
on?
like an outline. It's an outline of a cross,
Mhm.
but
Does it look like shit or is it clean?
Yeah, it looks like shit. It looks like this is.
Well,
what it
that's
looks
why
like.
he doesn't want it.
Well, to me, it looks like shit, but it looks like this.
What's what I'm saying? Is
This
it?
is the outline that he got, and I saw it and I was like, dude, that looks like
I,
a fuck. Those look like a wiener, but this is just like a quick thing that I'm doing. But this is what the cross like that it looked like he had like it had like a little shape to it, but whatever. It was just like an outline like that. Like there was no like detail out like lining. It was just like a
why like
shitty
that? What
outline.
kind of cross is round?
I don't know. It had like it looked like they were trying to do some sort of like decorations, like these like points and stuff like that I got like these, but the guy that was doing it just didn't do a very good job. Like when I first saw the picture, I was like, dude, that looks like an outline of like a dick and balls with a little dick on top.
But well, yeah, that's why he doesn't want it anymore.
I know, but
You're saying like, oh, like it's a commitment. It's not a commitment issue. It's that it looks like shit.
well, that was the thing though. But this is what happens though. Like it's the kid's first tattoo. He already fucked up right off the rip. It wasn't that fucked up to where we couldn't fix it because
But
it
it
was
was
just an
probably,
outline.
but it was probably free, right?
I don't know. We didn't. I didn't ask them all that, and they didn't ask them that. Um, we don't care. At that point, it's like you want to get it fixed. Okay, we can fix it. But we were telling them like, oh, you have to wait till it heals before we can even work on it because you just got it done, dude. Like that's just gonna hurt. So we're like, yeah, you're just gonna have to wait like a week and some change. We'll see what it looks like after a week. If it looks like it healed up already, then we could go and start, figuring out what we can either fix it and make it look like a real cross and add everything, or we can cover it with other stuff that you wanted to get. But this guy was all weird. Like I don't know what the hell. He was asking too many
Why?
questions.
Oh well, yeah,
We
because he just
understood
got a
like
shitty tattoo.
yeah, we
So now he
understood.
doesn't trust people who say they tattoo. I'd be the same.
No, but he saw our work, so it's not like he didn't know. He knew where he's going. So, um,
But what was he asking?
he was just asking like dumb shit. Like
Like what?
he's like, what do I do? Like because they didn't tell me. Like he's like, do I wash it all the time? What do I put on it? That was normal questions. We weren't worried about that.
You just said dumb shit, and then you fucking just gave a normal question that anybody would
No,
ask.
that's
Like,
the
how do I take
beginning.
care
I'm
of
trying
this?
to give you the context of how it led to what the dumb shit.
Oh,
So
I
at
just want to
first,
know dumb shit. I don't need
okay.
context.
Well, at first he started with the normal questions, which we weren't surprised because he said it was his first tattoo. He
Right.
didn't know what the hell was going on.
Right.
He got a shitty one at that. And then
Yeah.
so we were like, okay, yeah, well, this is how you take care of it. Make sure it's kept clean, wash it. Pat it dry, don't scratch it. Try to avoid, getting it dirty or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that. Just normal nature, like basics, tattoo care. Then he started with dumb shit. Then he started with like, oh, what do you think? We can do? I'm worried. Like, and we're like, it's not that bad. Like, it's just an outline of some. It's not even like a lot of lines. It's just one, like almost like we're just an outline. And we're like, there's no lines inside. There's nothing solid. It's just the lines. We can cover that shit up easy or fix it, whatever you want to do. And he was like, I don't know. Like, I'm worried, blah, blah, blah. Well, okay. We're like, all right, we get it. You're worried. Then he started with the dumber questions. We're like, he's like, you know what? I just want to remove it. How much is it to remove it? And we're like, what? You want to cover it? Because we were thinking like maybe he just wrote it wrong. Like, you want to cover it? And he's like, no, I want it like gone. Like, I want to take the ink out. How do you guys take the ink out? I'm like, bro, we don't take ink out. We put ink in. And he's like,
I feel like that's not a stupid question either. Like he's just naive. He doesn't know. Like it's just like
no, like he generally thought like we had a machine that just reversed tattoos. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, because he's naive. He doesn't know. It's his first tattoo. He's not obviously he's never looked into tattoos, ever. He
I
just went.
don't
He
know.
he just got the urge to be like, I'm gonna go get a tattoo, and it's one of those things where
No,
it's compulsive.
he's not naive. We
Then why would
by
he
the
ask? Why would he
by
ask
the
how to take
sounds
care of
of
it?
how he was talking and what he was saying, he sounded like he's just dumb. But anyways,
I don't know. Maybe you're just too harsh on people.
I don't know. But we're like, I don't know, bro. Like, we don't take shit out. Like, because he started
Right.
saying, like, oh, well, I started thinking about it. Tattoos are a lot of problems and blah, blah, blah. And we're like, what the fuck are you going off on? Like,
Because
he
he's
completely
scared.
flipped. He completely flipped the 180. And we're like, well, you already fucked up down that route, bro. You should have thought about that shit before you got that.
Right.
Um, so we were like, yeah, dude. Like, well, that's why when you get a tattoo, you got to make sure that's what you want. But now you fucked up and now you got that. So if you
Right.
want us to do something about it, we can fix it, cover it. Other than that, can't go back. Like
Mm-hmm.
you want to get you could go get laser removal, but that's a whole different place. That's a whole different thing. We don't do all that. Go there. And he just was asking like all these retarded shit like after that. And so we just stopped answering. We're like, nah. We're like, I don't think you understand how tattoo works.
That's what I'm saying. To me, it sounds like he's naive. I don't know.
Dude, I don't know. I think general amount of people know once you get a tattoo, it's kind of like it's there. The only way to really remove it after that is laser.
I know, but that's like obviously not right because like that's the thing is I feel like in like Mexico's just so far behind with a lot of stuff. Like
No, trust me. If you were there and you saw and heard what he was saying, you would have been like, "What the fuck's wrong with this dude? Like, the fuck?"
like I said, it sounds like he just didn't know and he's scared that he's like, oh fuck, now I got this stupid looking fucking tattoo. I'm gonna be stuck with it the rest of my life. Like, the fuck am
Well,
I gonna
no. Well,
do?
we
Like,
know we get that. Like at
right?
first, we were like, "Oh, maybe he's just concerned because he's got a shitty tattoo." Most people would. So
Yeah.
we were like, "Oh, don't worry. Like we got you. Like we'll fix it. What you want to do. Well, first we got to wait for it to heal. Make sure you
Hmm.
take care of it right, like this and that." And then he just was like, he just went off the deep end after that. Like he went off topic and this whole other shit, and we're like, "What the fuck? Like, the fuck's I gotta do anything that we're telling you to do?" We were like, "Nah."
Yeah, like I said, it sounds like he's freaking out.
Well, he could be, but it's like
But
we already
also,
told him.
stop fucking going to people who haven't tattooed. Like, if you're worried about getting a shitty tattoo, don't just go to somebody because you're like, oh, you know what? They draw real good.
Well, that's what I tell a lot of people. I was like, anybody can fucking tattoo. The only thing is like, are they good?
Yeah.
That's the thing. And like, some people will come to us and they're like, "Oh, but my buddy down the fucking whatever way, or fucking over here, he fucking charges me. He would charge me this much." I'm like, "Well, go over there."
I would just say,
There's
well,
a
I'm not your
reason.
buddy,
Well, no, we tell. I don't give
dumbass.
a fuck. Once they say some shit like that, that's when I get like on my shit, and I'm like, well, there's a reason you didn't go to him, and that's why you're here, because he sucks. So either he sucks or you don't trust him, so you're here. So you
That's
want
what I'm
us to
saying.
do it. This is how much it is.
But
If you don't
ultimately,
want
it's
that
like, I'm not
price,
your
go over
fucking
there.
friend. So,
That's also the part of the thing. That's why we say it. That's
you know,
clearly you're here for a reason,
no.
or are they not?
Or their friend doesn't have time, or they just quit tattooing.
Oh, no, that's not my problem. Then their buddy wouldn't. Then why would they say that my buddy would charge me this much if he's not tattooing, Steve? Huh? Oh, Steve, you got stuck. Hey, bro, did he get stuck or what? Did I get stuck? I feel like he got stuck. Hmm. Well, I think he crashed. Something happened to Steve. He's gone. So that's what happens when he argues with me. So he must have got stuck. I don't know what the hell happened to him, but that was the whole thing of today. I feel like Steve's not understanding the whole principle of that. But I don't know. There's some weirdos out there. You're doing some weird shit. I guess I'm gonna have to be the star today. I just thought about how they're gonna make that tattoo stuff work. I wonder if that's gonna be like in the future thing where people just go and buy these little micro needle tattoos, like how Steve was talking about, little stamp machine. You just buy it, put your card on there, prints out a design, you slap it on. It's on there for a year, then it erases. That would be a whole new type of subject, I would assume. Who knows? What do you guys think it would be? Think that would be cool? You think that would suck? I feel like that's what gives you most of your charm, though, is your permanent tattoos, which is kind of like what identifies you. Because if you be switching tattoos like clothes, I'd be crazy. Because that's gonna make it so people are like, oh, I'm tired of my tattoo. I'm gonna get this other tattoo today. Which I guess I don't know. They might end up making some sort of like little printer where you just stick your arm in there and it just prints tattoos on you. That would be some new shit to invent there. A tattoo printing machine. I wonder if that would be a good idea though. I don't know how well that would work. Who knows? Could be the next big thing. 2030, just people getting printable tattoos. That would be the next dope shit. But oh no. What ended up happening?
I have no idea what the hell happened. My fucking
That's what I was looking at. I was like, was it me? Was it you? I was like, what the hell?
my computer was going fine, and then it was just like no internet, and it just shut down. And I was like, oh.
I was talking about.
I literally just checked everything, and everything's fine.
I was talking about like
My one connection.
You know what might be the next big thing now? If they're inventing these fucking microneedle tattoos, where they're gonna end up being like those 50-cent fucking machines where just go put your monies in or you scan your card, fucking shits out a tattoo microneedle thing patch, slap that bitch on, get a tattoo, and you're on for fucking clubbing. Yeah, but I was saying like that's gonna make it.
Why are you trying to take the thing I said and make it your idea, piece of shit, bitch?
No, I didn't say it was my idea. You fuck. I said that's kind of like 2030. Next thing you know, people are gonna be fucking changing tattoos like underwear.
Well, yeah, because then you don't have to commit to anything. So it appears.
Yeah, but I feel like that's part of like your charm is like you have these permanent tattoos that are like, oh yeah, that's him. You imagine like that's like me like switching all my tattoos up and just having like different ones, and you're like, what the fuck? Maybe one day blast my whole body the fuck up with those little microdermal tattoos, and then the next day don't have none.
I wonder if that's what they do with when they do because they already have that, no, for eyebrows. They call it microblading.
Well, it's microblading, but it's pretty much a tattoo. But I feel like
you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing a lot of those girls that do microblading. They're starting to do like just straight up tattoos now. They're going from microblading to tattooing.
Because I've watched how they do microblading.
Right.
And that's like microblading is weird. They don't poke. They like drag this needle thing across your fucking eyebrows. So it does like a cut and leaves ink in the cut. It doesn't
call it blading,
I guess, because the needles are stacked like this, and they don't like into your eyebrows. I was watching and they just like and then drag them across, and I was like, how the fuck does that work? Well, clearly it makes a cut, and then that's
Yeah.
just leaves the ink in there behind, which is pretty much almost what you do with a tattoo gun, because just so fast that it punctures and kind of makes a cut, I guess. But
Right.
I feel like poking, like the way we do it is, I mean, it still hurts, but I feel like the other way does more damage. But I
I
don't
have
know.
no idea. Never
I don't
done
know,
it.
but I guess I've seen girls that are transitioning from microblading, like the with just like that pin thing they use, to an actual machine
Hmm.
to do, but they're
But
still
that's what
doing
I'm saying.
cosmetic.
I feel
But
like
they're
that's
like
how they're
doing it
getting
with the
into like
machine.
tattooing. Like,
Yeah,
because I'm just like, what the hell? Weren't you just microblading? And then they're like, I just did a little tattoo, blah blah. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why don't
I
you just
feel like
start tattooing then?
well, I feel like but that's what I feel like gets them in is like kind of like they're like doing the little stick and poke. It's almost like that. It's almost how
But
people
that's the
like in the
thing
ghetto do it.
is that
Start
it's
with little stick and poke shit.
but I feel like it's creating people who aren't actual artists. You have tattooers that aren't
Well, this
artists.
is the thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you
Like
is
like if you bring them the
is
design, they can do it, but they can't.
now I'm seeing a lot of people that are tattooing that don't know how to draw
Yeah.
because people are just showing up with like Pinterest stuff, Instagram stuff,
Mhm.
um, tattoos that people already have. Like they just
Yeah.
start looking and they're like, "Oh, that's dope. I want that exact same tattoo." And I've given people options where like, "Oh, I could change it. I can make it different." Like, so you don't have the exact same tattoo. Nope, I want the same exact tattoo. Like, are you sure? Like,
It's
it's
just a
kind of
lack of
weird.
creativity on their end.
I'm like, you're probably gonna run into another person that thought the same thing and got the same ass shit. Now you got the same fucking tattoo they got. But
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. People show up like that and do it. But I
Mhm.
mean, it's whatever, you know. To each their own. You get what you get.
Not really. It's a fucking cop out for your boring ass personality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you're not interesting enough that you can, come up with like this interesting concept for a tattoo, and then you're like, hey, this is what I want, and find a good enough artist that you could be like, hey, this is what I want to do.
But
What do you
this is
think?
where I'm going back to where I'm saying people that like how you're saying the transition from microblading,
Right.
they can get away with like doing little like tattoos, like little hearts, stars, or whatever, you know. I'm assuming most of their clients are probably going to be women. Every now and then, she might have a guy show up with something simple enough. But I feel like they can get away with like doing minimal tattoo, like minimalist tattoos,
Well, yeah, simple
where it's
shit,
just like
right? But but
like
but they
stars,
charge
moons,
a
or whatever.
lot is the thing. Is they could charge a
Well,
lot now because they're like, oh, it's a tattoo. You know what I mean? Like I've seen little pieces go for like $1,000 almost. Like it's ridiculous.
yeah, well, just it's like you said a while ago. It's only worth as much as people are willing to pay for it.
Yeah,
So if people want to pay that, that's it's on them. I mean,
it's stupid.
well,
Yeah, I don't know, man. What do you think? When do you think Japan will get over that shit and let people tattoo? Because in
they already did.
Japan, no, did they? Because
Mhm.
last time I knew Japan, you needed to be a doctor. You needed to go actually get your doctor's degree in order to
Same thing in
tattoo.
Korea.
I don't know. I
Korea,
don't
you
know
got to
about.
be a doctor to be tattooing too.
Yeah, I don't know
But
about
Korea
Korea.
still has that problem. Korea still has that ban where you need to be a doctor.
So Japan changed
Japan,
it.
yeah, Japan lifted their. I think their whole tattooing itself was illegal. I think in Japan.
It wasn't. You had to have a medical license.
I know you had to have a medical license in Korea, South
That's how it
Korea.
was in Japan. They just changed it.
They just changed it just not long ago, maybe like a year or two ago.
Yeah, because apparently they used to think about it as a medical procedure, and that's why they were like, "Oh, you need to be a doctor." And so you would have these tattoo shops that were opening up, but then cops would raid it, take everything, and then close your shit down.
Yeah,
But yeah, I guess they changed it now.
yeah, they just changed it. It's legal now to be able to get tattoos from just
See, do that.
tattooers.
Just fucking move to Japan and go tattoo there.
Yeah, I gotta wait
Problem
for them to lift
solved.
their ban or
It's
their.
done. It's done.
It's open all completely.
Yeah.
Oh, oh no,
Perfect segue, because I wanted to talk about that today, and I led you right into it, and you didn't even know.
It was a trap.
Stupid fuck.
Bastard.
Yeah. Anyways, now that we're here, Japan.
Japan.
Yeah, they just opened up 11th of October. You don't have to go through a travel agency anymore. You could just show up.
Did you just hear what you say, you fucking dummy?
What?
They just opened up the 11th of October, and we're still in September. You stupid ass.
Okay, well, they just opened up.
They're about to open up.
They opened. In my mind, I'm in
They
October.
opened? No.
I'm in
Fuck that.
October.
I don't give a fuck if you're in October.
Yeah, so October 11th, no more travel agency, no more visa. How about that?
I never needed a visa.
Huh? Yeah, you
You
didn't,
did.
you bitch, but I did.
You
And
did.
so
I could
did
say
so
that
did
6 months at a time.
all my fellow Americans.
My fellow Americans, I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
I don't know about that.
He
So
did.
yeah. So yeah, we could just go to Japan now. Basically, as long as we have the money for it. But yeah, see, Japan slid to its lowest point against the US dollar in 6 months.
So it's cheaper now?
So a dollar in Japan is 143.38 yen.
143?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so the dollar is up in Japan.
It's basically like if a dollar,
because a dollar used to be like almost like 100 yen, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty much matched. It was like 120. So look, from they did it backwards on me, these sons of bitches.
Aha. Toma, wait, tu banana.
I'm gonna do it the other way. Let's see, USD to yen.
So right now we should go. We get more bang for we get more yang for a dollar.
So even in August, the dollar was 136 yen, and now it's the highest it was 144.
What's it at now? Currently,
143.
Oh,
0.38. So even in September, it was at 110.
Yeah, see, in September it went down.
So like this time last year, it was 110, and now it went up. So,
their economy must be fucking shit now.
Well, duh, because their economy relies heavily on tourism. So without tourism, there's no economy almost, So they just kind of fucked themselves by closing as hard as they did, because they went super hard with it.
Yeah,
like
but
they had like
COVID.
2 or 3. They had like 2 or 3 lockdowns.
Yeah,
and so they were incentivizing Japanese people only like born in Japan, like citizens, to go like on vacation by basically paying for their tour, like 80% of it.
They were telling Japanese people go on vacation
to Japan.
Oh, like Japanese citizens or Japanese like
citizens? Like
They were like, go somewhere in Japan. I don't care.
Yeah, they're like, go on vacation. We'll pay for basically 80% of your shit.
Do something.
Yeah,
do something.
Which was like stupid because those are the same people they're telling not to go outside. So they're like, what the fuck do you want us to do then?
Go outside, but don't.
So it was ridiculous. So they were just like,
go on vacation, but don't go outside.
The only ones who did that were the YouTubers.
They didn't go.
No, they're the only ones who did because they're basically on fucking free vacation.
Free vacation? Ooh.
Yeah. But that's the thing too, is they were like, we're like, what the fuck? Where are we gonna go? You're telling us not to go anywhere. Now you're telling us to go somewhere.
Is that how Chris Abroad went to fucking wherever the fuck he was at? No, he balled out.
He just has YouTube money.
Like you're right. He's not Japanese.
Exactly. So
I forgot. Wait, se me olvidó.
So I mean, like Japan is kind of fucked. On top of their what's it called? Their population problems.
Ooh.
And now, their fucking money's not as powerful anymore.
There you go, Steve. It's calling you. It's calling your name. They're like, why not have Some Japanese children. There you go, Steve. Why don't you be like all the other Americans? Go find yourself a nice Japanese girl.
I mean, you mean every American in the 40s?
Sure.
Not now.
Okay. When? How do you know?
Because I've never heard it be such a thing outside of like weebs, but even weebs only like the ones in the cartoons.
Ooh. That's why they have population decline.
Because of all the cartoons.
All the cartoons.
No, it's because I don't know. People just don't want to be there, I guess. But
They're like,
you could do it. You could open up a tattoo shop there. You don't even have to speak Japanese. They'll just come in, show you their picture, and then you tattoo it, and then you write down a number, and they'll be like, okay.
I have to go check it out first. I don't know.
No,
I
you
mean, it's an
don't.
option.
You've seen it. You watch YouTube.
I watch YouTube.
You watch YouTube. You've seen Japan. You can go.
But it's not the same.
Yeah, it is.
It's not the same as when you go.
One, I know they say it's different from when you go to vacation somewhere versus if when you live there. Because a lot of people go on vacation somewhere and then they move there and they're like, "This fucking sucks." And it's like, yeah, it's because you fucking suck. But see, that's the thing. It's just don't suck, and it'll be cool.
Ooh, don't suck. Why didn't I
Mhm.
think of that? Yeah,
A lot of people don't think about that.
Yeah,
I read a thing because here in Utah, everybody's always like, Utah sucks, man. I'm gonna move to Oregon. And then I read a thing that said like my toxic trait is thinking that moving to Oregon will suddenly fix everything.
Fuck.
And I'm just like, damn. And then one of my friends is like, that used to be me, but now it's Washington.
Not Washington.
I'm like, you're still a piece of shit then, is what you're saying. Like,
But
you're just gonna
gonna go one state over Oregon.
Yeah, above. Yeah, basically Oregon, but not.
But not. Yeah.
So, but yeah,
North
it was
Oregon.
funny. Yeah, North Oregon. You ever heard of Seattle?
Yeah. You ever heard of Seattle? That's where I'm going. North Oregon.
North Oregon.
Yeah. The
Far north. Yeah.
Yes. They you thought the same thing. Oh.
Yeah. It's the same brain.
Same brain.
Same brain. All two of our brain cells got together.
Had a meeting. Like, we should say this.
Yeah. I have an idea. He's like, me too.
Oh yeah, me too.
Oh yeah, me too. But yeah, so that'll be cool. You could go back to Japan. I saw a thing. Somebody sent me a video, and they're like, you can go to Japan on like $2,500. They're like, because a plane to Japan is only like $1,000 or like 700, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a video.
Did you see that too?
Yeah.
What did he say? Like $700 or $1,000 for a plane ticket? And I was like, hell no.
Something like that.
Like, I wish it was that. Fucking
no,
idiot.
it wasn't. It wasn't. He said the most expensive part is getting to Japan. He's like, after that, he's like, it's not that expensive.
Yeah, but he said that you could go for 2 weeks on like $2,500, and I'm like, if you sleep outside, yeah, for sure.
I don't know. He might be thinking of sleeping in those little capsules that are like fucking.
Even
cheap.
those are like $30 a night. Then if you're going for 2 weeks, it's 14 days.
Yeah, but if you go backpacking,
It's like it's almost $450 for the whole time, plus your food, plus all the shit that you got to go do.
No, I think he said.
I guess it's possible, but fuck, man. I rather
really
Airbnb that shit. That's like if you go and you kind of stay in the same place the whole time.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Because it's like $450
like,
plus the rail pass, which is another $400. And then
that's
like
what I'm
food
thinking.
and
Is he
whatever.
saying like stay in the same fucking area?
Maybe. But he said you get the rail pass, and I don't fucking know. But everything I've heard people say, if you want to come to Japan and chill real good, bring $1,000 for every week that you're going to be here.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
I guess. I don't know. Depends what you're gonna go do though. That's the thing.
Maybe you do the golden route.
What's golden route?
I don't remember.
Nice.
Tokyo's involved.
Oh shit! No shit.
Here we go. The golden route. Inside Japan tours. Self-guided.
Where are
you
we going?
Go Tokyo, Kyoto, and Hakone. And then back to Tokyo.
Oh.
So day 1 to 3, you're in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Day 6 to 8. Oh, so day 4 to 5, you're in Hakone. and then day 6 to 8 you're in Kyoto, and then you go back to Tokyo for day 9 to 10. So it's 10 days,
Huh.
and it shows you everything you can do in each place. I'd rather go to Osaka. I'd rather go Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, and then go back.
I guess. I mean, I guess the first step is just to get there and then figure out where the hell you're gonna go from there.
Oh, see, this is the trip I want. It says it. It literally says like you go Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka.
Oh, does it?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That's the one I want. Golden Route, classic.
Classic. Oh.
I guess that Golden Route is popular because there's hot springs. Trip highlights: marvel at stunning mountain scenery in Hakone. Hold on, I'm gonna sell you on this, okay? Discover
All
the
right,
sights
sell
of
me.
Tokyo with an insider expert. You get somebody who knows what they're talking about. Whiz through the country on the Shinkansen bullet train. Whiz through the country on the bullet train. Visit Uneseko World Heritage Temples in Kyoto. Stay at a traditional ryokan inn. Take a trip to one of the many attractions near Kyoto.
Not selling me on this, Steve.
That's how they sold it.
They sold it to you easy. Cause you want to go.
They got me.
Like, of course they got you. They saw you coming.
Oh, so you get views of Mount Fuji, Tokyo Backstreet Walking Tour.
Ooh,
That doesn't
Backstreet
sound.
Boys.
I'm not down for that. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Neon Lights of Shinjuku. Temples and shrines in Kyoto. Full day private guide service in Kyoto. Maybe they'll take us to go see the monkeys.
The macaques.
Yeah.
Macaques that go in the shower, in the water.
See, that would cost $2,678 per person.
That's a lot.
The other one I want to do is the one where you cycle from basically like one of the most southern points in Japan all the way up to the mainland Japan. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a bike. You cycle. You get on a bicycle.
Now you told me about that route. I want to go over there by fucking Hokkaido. And I want to go to some prefecture over there by Fukushima.
Uh-huh.
I forgot where it was, but I want to go over there. I saw something dope there, and it's just been telling me to go. And then when I go, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm happy.
No, you're gonna be like, I'm moving here. I'm gonna tattoo here.
No, I'm moving here. Fuck it.
It's called like the something Kaido. Oh, Shimanami Kaido. That's the one I want to do.
I don't think. I don't know. I was gonna say I don't think I would move there if I don't know enough Japanese.
That's why you fucking learn Japanese, you lazy
Ooh, that's why
bastard.
you just say fuck it and go, and then just you have to learn Japanese.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
when I think of that,
Yeah,
fucking
stupid.
asshole.
Stupid idiot.
Fuck you.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just a bike route. This is it. I'll show you.
No,
Yep. No,
don't
fuck
show
you.
me.
Nope, I'm showing you.
No,
Yeah, you're gonna like it.
nope. Watch. I don't even like bikes.
Yes, you do.
Nope. Fuck you.
Yeah, you do. You
Steve
like
on a bike.
bikes. See? This is the route right here.
Oh, it goes through a bunch of little islands.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's dope.
Oh,
That's as much
how
as
many
it'll let
miles
me
is that
zoom in.
shit?
A lot. Many.
Fuck. Many miles? Oh, nice.
Many. But yeah, you get like really pretty views. One of these bridges, you clap and it like echoes and it's just like it's fucking sick.
What the fuck?
I think it's cool.
I guess I don't know.
Oh,
I
I
don't know
thought
how
it
I
said
feel
how
about
long it
biking
is.
that long.
Just don't be a little bitch about it, and you'll be fine.
Güey, tu culo te va a doler, güey.
Yeah. So what?
So what?
Yeah. Actually doesn't say how long it is.
Huh.
70 kilometers.
Oh, there you go. That's how long it is.
How far is that?
I don't fucking know. 70 kilometers?
You live in Mexico and you don't know how fast 70 kilometers is?
How fast?
How fast is it? Because if 70 kilometers is like 40 miles an hour, then it's 40 miles.
I don't know. Let me look it up. It would be 43 miles.
There you go. So it's a 43-mile bike ride.
Fuck you. That shit is far.
You do it in one day.
Of course you're going to do it in one day. That shit is far.
Yeah, so do it.
Hell no.
Yeah. It'd be fun. Why are you so scared to do it?
Fuck. No, I'm not scared to do it. That shit's just far. I'm not going to fucking bike ride that goddamn far.
43 miles on a bicycle, though.
On a bicycle.
If you go at least 10 miles an hour, which is probably fucking impossible to only go 10 miles an hour on a bicycle.
How
You
many
get that-
kilometers did we say? It was 70?
70. It's 43 miles.
Oh, that's as far as how it is from here to Ensenada almost. Ensenada is 87 kilometers.
See? And you don't get good views.
Damn. That's still going to take you a long time, though. On a bike? Let me see how long it takes you to get to fucking Ensenada on a fucking bike.
You can give yourself 6 hours to go there, to like finish it, and you'll be done.
It's
like,
4 hours.
Easy.
Yeah, it's 4 hours supposedly.
That's what I'm saying. You give yourself 6 hours to get this fucking
But I
sashimi
think-
Kaido.
It's saying 4 hours non-stop, and who knows how fast.
I don't know, average speed, I guess.
Because it could vary. You could go from 4 hours to 5 hours real quick.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You do the fucking this thing, and you give yourself 6 hours to do it.
Can I cheat? Can I get myself one of those fucking electric bikes?
If you want to be a lazy bitch about it, yeah.
And just
pussy.
be like, "Zzz." Yeah. I'm going to use
Yeah.
it when I go up the hills. Fuck that.
There's like no hills to it. There's only hills if you want there to be.
Only if I want to there to be? How the fuck's that work?
There's an easy route and there's a hard route.
There's like a fucking Dance Dance Revolution type fucking thing where you pick your
No,
stage?
there's an easy route where it's all flat, literally all flat, and then there's a hard route where you go like through a mountain.
We're not going through the mountain.
No shit. That's what I'm saying.
When I go to the mountain, see?
I mean, the upside to going through a mountain is that you get to go downhill and probably like at 20 miles an hour. Like 30
Probably
miles an
faster
hour
than that,
downhill.
dude. Who
Yeah,
knows how fast
see?
you'll go down a fucking hill?
Yeah. Well, you just pedal real fucking hard so you get up to like 40 miles an hour and then just coast that bitch.
Fuck.
Mhm.
So you get smacked by a fucking sushi truck.
Dude, funnily enough, too, in Japan, to own a bicycle, you need a special license.
What?
But if you rent one, you don't need that license.
So I should just rent my bikes?
God, no shit. We're not going to fucking go to Japan and buy a bicycle so that we could do the one thing. But yeah, if
No,
you live,
even
if you
if I live
move
there?
there, when you move there, just rent
Just rent them.
bicycles.
Just rent one? Fuck
Yeah,
it.
or just go get that license. Fuck it. And just ride your bike to your shop.
How? Well, that's fucking weird. You imagine just going to the store and I would like to purchase this bicycle. Do you have your bicycle license?
I think they could just sell it to you without
What the
checking
fuck?
that. And then if the cops pull you over and ask you for that license, you're
That's
hit.
funny.
You're
Imagine
hit, bro.
just riding your
gotta-
fucking bike around and then pull over. You're like, what?
Mm-hmm.
License registration. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm on a bike.
They'll see you and they'll go, Nihongo daijobu.
And I'll be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, low speed chase.
What?
Yeah. Low speed chase.
You'll go to prison after that.
Prison?
Yep.
What? And then impound my bike?
Yeah.
Fuck. No, Steve.
Mm-hmm. They'll impound your bike. You'll have to go get that license, and then you can come back and get your bike.
Then come get your bike.
Hmm.
Don't.
Yeah, they have a lot of weird laws like that.
I know.
Where like
They do have a lot of
it
weird
just kind
laws.
of doesn't make sense. They had in Tokyo they used to do Mario Kart, but they didn't call it Mario Kart because Nintendo fucking would have sued their asses.
Sue that ass.
But their Mario Kart, their little carts were like looked exactly like Mario Kart. They just didn't call it Mario Kart.
Oh, I saw that one. They even give you a costume.
Yeah, but they don't do that anymore because
They got a cease and desist fucking thing.
I think that, but also Japan police were like, "No, fuck that. We can't have y'all mobbing around the city like that."
Can't fucking Luigi and Mario roaming around this bitch.
Yeah, so they shut that shit down.
Mm.
So now you could do the chariot thing. What are they called?
Oh, the fucking what the fuck is the
You get in
uh,
that
the
seat with wheels, and then the guy fucking pulls you.
fucking
Rickshaw.
I don't rickshaw. There you go.
Yeah.
You got it.
See, I would only like one of those things if they're gonna be running the whole time. I don't want them to walk through a place with
That's
you know
the
what I
thing.
mean.
I don't think
Like
they could
I'll just
run the
walk
whole
through
time.
there. Fuck.
Just tell that motherfucker move.
I get it that it's like, look, I have to run and pull your bitch ass, and then I have to slow down with you, and that takes effort too. So I get tired. But
Yeah,
hell no, like I'll just walk. I
that's
feel
what you
like I
tell
could
him.
walk there faster
Look,
because you have
motherfucker,
a
you
whole
chose this
route.
job.
Yeah, you better fucking be
You
the
chose
best
this job.
athlete in the world, you fuck.
Yeah, that's what you tell him. You chose that job. That's your problem.
Yeah, I would want to find the biggest person there and be like, you're the one. You're gonna run the whole time. I'll give you extra.
Yeah, you're gonna
I
haul
want the
ass.
experience to feel like I'm important enough to be taken somewhere in a rush.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I'm just gonna get a taxi and let one of those old guys almost fucking kill me. I don't give a
fuck.
fuck.
For those old guys, he says fucking shit.
Yeah, because like 80 or like 9, like some high percentile of like taxi drivers in Japan are
They're old.
they're old. Yeah, because
Fuck.
it's an easy job.
Well, yeah, you just drive.
Hmm.
So you
But
can't see no more.
they're also wild. Apparently, they're fucking wild.
They're
They
like the
don't give a
taxis here.
oh yeah, they don't give a fuck.
Duh. Why do I feel like everywhere taxi drivers suck ass at driving?
Not here, I feel. I don't know. I've never taken a taxi here. I always take Uber, and Uber, they're like, oh, I need to drive well. That way, they give me a good rating.
Yeah, see, that's that. Here, no fucks given.
Yeah, it's because there it's the wild, wild west. If you went to Mexico, you would feel like they just got cars and they're still trying to figure that shit out.
No, the taxis feel like they just got taxis.
No, cars too. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, motherfuckers don't know how to use their blinkers out here.
Nothing. Like they don't know how to do that here either. But I'm saying there, it's like good luck every time you drive. Good luck. Like there's no.
Here you gotta be always on the fucking defensive. Like you always just gotta imagine someone's gonna just fuck up and hit you or something.
Yeah, there. If you drive the way you do here, there, you're gonna hit somebody.
Or you're gonna get hit.
Yeah, and then they make it your problem. They're like, "Why the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you?" And you're like, "You're the one who ran into me, you fucking asshole." And they're like, "You didn't see me fucking trying to get in." And you're like,
No.
how am I the victim? You know, like, and still the antagonist. You know,
Simple. Mexico law.
that's so stupid.
Yeah. The guy
And then
fucking
and
the
then
guy
you
rear
give
ends you and it's your fault.
yeah, and then you give the cop enough money, and then they beat the shit out of the guy and take him to jail.
Exactly. See?
I guess that's the upside, kind of, but you know,
Hey, you tell the cop, hey man, give me $100, take that guy.
yeah, I'll give you $100. You
Somebody
know,
take that guy.
you take that guy. If he gives you money, then you know
And
you just
it's a
made
win-win.
yeah, you just made some money. But if he doesn't give you more than $100, you better, you know, whoop his ass or something.
I
Scare
was
him a little
thinking
bit.
I just remembered about something that happened here probably maybe like a month ago. 'Cause these cops pulled somebody over, right?
Mhm.
So they pulled these guys over.
How do you know about
Uh,
this?
I saw
Okay.
it on on a video feed on a news outlet on Facebook.
Okay.
Um, so they were showing the video, So the cops were arresting this guy, but this guy was like not cooperating. He was like resisting. He kept fighting. He kept talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then while they're trying to like calm this fucking dude down that they're trying to arrest,
Right.
somebody just walks up to the cruiser, jumps in, and bones out and that shit.
Really?
He just walked up like I don't know where the fuck this guy came from. He just came out of nowhere, just walked right up to the cop car like he owned the shit, opened
Uh-huh.
the door, got in it, and took off with the sirens on.
Damn.
The cop was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" He like kind of tried to chase it, but when he saw that shit take off, he was like, "Yeah, that shit's gone."
That's
And
dope.
then so one of the guys that was there, the other cop, he was one of those motorcycle cops. So he jumped on his motorcycle and took off after it. And I was like, "Fuck, dude!"
Did
You
they get
know,
him?
all your fucking cop buddies saw that video, and they're like, "You're an idiot. Your fucking cruiser just fucking got jacked."
But you
That
wouldn't
guy
think
walked
about
up
it.
Grand Theft Auto style, just walked right up to it, opened the door, got in, and took off.
What do you think that guy's? They caught him though, no?
Oh yeah, they caught his ass.
Ooh, that's a fucking ass whooping though. I
Oh
don't know
yeah,
if
that's a
that's worth it.
guarantee.
They're whooping his ass for
Oh,
the
they're
next month.
yeah. Not the month. I'm sure they whooped his ass for like a week though. I'm sure they were whooping that guy's ass for a week straight. Like to the point where he would pass out, they would stop whooping on his ass, let him wake up, and then whoop on that ass again. I don't
Fuck.
know, but I was like, damn, dude, you fucked up. When I heard they caught him, I was like, you're an idiot.
That's what I'm saying. What was the plan? Did he
But
say what
don't.
the hell
That's what
he
I
was
thought. I
trying
was
to
like,
do?
well, okay, what was your plan after you stole that? What were you trying to do with that? Was he just like, fuck it,
Yeah.
my life sucks. Might as well do this. I don't know where he was going with this, but I thought it was pretty funny when he took off with that cruiser. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. That's the thing. Is that like here, you might get your ass whipped a little bit. Just a little bit. But if you don't resist when you get out, they're probably 50-50 chance, let's say, that they don't whip your ass, right? But they're whooping your ass.
Oh yeah, here, yeah.
From the moment they get you to
This
the moment you walk into the fucking police,
this is
into
what
the
happens
jail,
a lot
getting
here.
your ass
Like a
whooped.
lot of people are like, they can't do that, and it's like technically they're not supposed to,
Yeah,
but
but
they
they
do.
do.
And some people, like Americans, like we get a lot of. I've had a lot of people come, and they're like, they can't do that. That's against the law. And it's like, yeah, you're right, but this isn't the
Mhm.
U.S. I
Mhm.
was like, I'll beat your ass here. Don't think you
Yeah.
could pull that whole. I know my rights. No, fuck your ass up and say, yeah, that's your rights right there.
Yeah.
How about that?
And that's the thing is nobody asked. None of the other cops are like, why is he beat up?
Oh, they'll ask like if they ask like, well, why is he beat up? He fell,
They'll
or they
probably just
just
tell
say,
him the
or they
they'll
just
probably
say
just
the
tell him the
old.
truth.
They tell him the good old fashioned thing. We fucked him up. He was getting fucking rowdy.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh,
Well, that's what
hold
I'm
him so I
saying.
can
Think
fucking
about
get him
it.
now.
Think about it. You're that guy that just stole a police car. They throw your ass out of the car. They beat the brakes off your ass. They throw you in the fucking cop car. They beat the brakes off your ass. They take you to the jail. They beat the brakes off your ass. And they're like, why is he beat up? They're like, he stole a cop car. And then they beat the brakes off your ass. So you just get like that fucking super quadruple ass whooping from
Well,
motherfuckers that weren't even
the
involved.
cops that got you, that finally
They're,
caught that
they're
guy,
whooping your ass.
they whooped that guy's ass.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the guy that got their cruiser jacked, went
It's
over there and
funny.
looked for him, and we're like, "Where's that guy that stole my fucking cruiser? I'm gonna whoop that guy's ass today."
Oh yeah.
That guy embarrassed me on live
That's the
TV.
funny thing is that I feel like the news there doesn't show the ass whooping. You know what I mean? They might have proof of everything else. The guy walking up stealing the car, but then they're like, "Oh yeah," and they caught him, and it's like, "Well, can we see him getting caught?" And they're like, "We don't have that."
Mm,
And it's like, how do you have him stealing
this
it
is the
then?
this
The
is a
fuck?
problem too with the media here. Is a lot of the media here will get censored because they're
'Cause-
the news people are worried what will happen if they like
well,
show
no
certain
shit. It's
things.
because it's the wild, wild west out there.
Yeah, it is, dude. Like it's crazy. You'll be surprised. Like there's a lot of things that have to do that like all intertwine, and it's like you're like fuck. This is like bigger than what you thought it was.
Oh yeah.
Like everything's kind of tied in, so you can't do certain things because it's all tied into everything. So
Yeah.
that's why some people, like I said, when they come out here, they're like, "Oh, I can't do that." I'm like, "Yes, you can."
You're
And
like
he
they
will.
will. They
They
will.
will. So you
Yeah.
take all that American can't do that, throw that shit out the window because that shit ain't flying here.
Yeah.
This is one thing I tell them is like, you're not in America no more. This is a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
Like it seems like it would be fairly similar, but it's like no,
Not even
it's
close.
not even
That's what I'm
close.
saying. As soon
Close.
as you walk into the building, that's like this building is Mexico. It's you know you're not in America. Every time I step foot in that building, I'm like, yep.
Yep.
I'm not in California no more.
Steve throws on his little ruby slippers and he's like, I don't think we're in Kansas no more, Toto.
Yeah. No, I want to get I almost want to get the fucking Mexican citizenship. So every time I walk through that fucking line, I can just. But
Jack.
sometimes they don't check. They don't ask for your passport. You just walk through. Like I see so many people just like walk through, but like I don't know. I feel like they can tell who's
Mm,
from Mexico and who's not. So if I walk through, they'll be
yeah,
like,
I
"Can I
feel
see
like
your passport?" And I'll be like, "No."
no, I don't know how they probably
But I
look
also
at
feel
you and
I also feel like my Spanish is good enough that I could be like, "Oh, I forgot it at home," and they'll be like,
mm,
"Just bring it next time."
I don't know. I feel like you distinctly look American. Same thing with me. Like even me, I look still American. Like, and I live here,
Yeah.
and I'm fucking Mexican citizen. It's like
How could I, you know,
look Mexican. I
look
don't know,
Mexican
dude.
enough that they're like, this dude's from Mexico?
We just can't. There's just a thing that we
I feel
just
like
can't.
I'm, yeah, I feel like I just don't look at all. Like even if I
We
tried,
just
they'd be like,
yeah, we just can't. I don't know. There's some. I don't know. I get what you're saying because I see it, and you can distinctly tell like who's American, who's not from
yeah,
here, and you can look at
yeah,
them and like, oh yeah, that guy's not from here. And you look at other people and you're like, oh yeah, they live here. They're from here.
hmm
They're straight up from here.
oh, you can tell
Yeah, you can
as
straight up tell.
when I'm going
It's
through
so
that
weird.
line.
You can tell.
You oh, dude, you will never feel more racist in your whole fucking life than to walk into Mexico, see all the Mexicans coming through, and think like, damn, them
Damn.
some Mexicans right there.
Yep.
You know,
No, that's what happens is you think you're Mexican.
even the ones that are like edgier, like
Yeah, but it's like
they still look Mexican. You see them and you're like, dude, you're obviously from here.
but
Go
that's what I
home
was
to
saying.
your
Like
family, sir.
it's funny though, like because you think you're Mexican, like, oh yeah, I'm hella Mexican. And then you really come to Mexico and you're like, oh fuck, I'm far from Mexican.
Oh yeah, it's not even close. Like you can absolutely tell. Like these guys have never ever left here.
Yeah, but still, it's like, yeah, you think you're Mexican, so you come out here and then you're like, I
There's
am
just something
Mexican.
about it. I have
I'm
no
Mexican
idea.
light.
Yeah, diet Mexican.
And I'm like diet Mexican.
Yeah, and
Coke
then you got
Zero.
like, yeah, no, Mexican Zero is like the ones who are like second gen and they
No,
don't know they
Mexican
don't
Zero.
even the
Mexican
ones that
Zero is
the
like
ones that
this.
don't even speak Spanish.
You
That's
know,
Mexican Zero.
is it?
Yeah, they're
You just
Mexican, but they
you
don't
just
speak
look
Spanish.
Mexican, but you don't have no Mexican in you.
Yeah, like you're like, oh yeah, I'm Mexican, and you're like
A genuine Mexican.
like how long ago, you
Like
know?
how long ago?
Yeah, because
Like
then they're
that
like,
one guy?
oh, my grandma's Mexican, and then you're like, oh, okay, and then
Like
like
that.
and they're like, and both my parents are Mexican,
It's
and
like
you're like,
that
oh, so you're
comedian.
like
He said that.
100% Mexican, right? And they're like, yeah, and then you're like, oh, and then like, but I don't speak Spanish. Like,
That
oh,
reminded me of that joke where the guy goes to like, "Oh, what are you?" And then he's like, "Well, I'm Mexican." And he's like, "Oh, like from Mexico?" "No, from California." And you're like, "Oh, where's your mom from Mexico?" "No, she's born in California." He's like, "Your grandma? She's from Mexico?" "Nah, she was born in California." "Where the fuck were you Mexican?" Oh, Steve shit out. Again. Well, Steve shit out. I don't know what the fuck's going on with his shit now. Ah, the tables have turned. Now his shit out. Bastard. His fucking computer probably fucking assed out on him. Yep, my computer disconnected again. See? I knew it. Now the tables have turned. Ha ha ha. Well, that's the end of the podcast. See y'all on Tuesday. Oh, what the fuck?